Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. My name is Frozen Melon, and today we'll be continuing on with our Mage Arena run. So we are actually 3-1 with this deck, which I'm pretty chuffed to bits with, but I have had some little interactions with cards, which was going to make me very wary the higher up we climb with wins with this deck, where I'm thinking I'm just going to get outvalued very quickly at some point. But anyway, let's just jump into the next one.
Jaina
Okay, Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
2 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop. I can better get a better 3 drop than that. The 2 drop is fine. That 3 drop's fine. I think it's worth keeping my 10 drop. So I can play it like turn 9 or whatever, but it's such a strong card where I feel like I do need to keep it early. I don't get a 2 drop, so that is the point where I do not coin out my 2 drop. But we shall see. It's one of those things I've noticed that every time Hearthstone has a kind of new expansion, freshens the game up a bit, you do get a lot of returning players as well as people that haven't played before, which is always quite nice to see. I will just play this and kill it off. There's no point worrying about that. They can get hero power and that's fine, but the issue is I couldn't kill that minion without like extra support. And just playing the loot hoarder didn't really do anything else. So your next opponent's going to cost one more. That is a great play to play on turn 3. We are curving out fairly nicely. So now they can't play a 3 drop and hero power, they have to play a 4 drop. And they can't play a 4 drop because it's a 5 drop. They used a deadly shot there. Now, is it next turn? Okay, just next turn. So what I can do here, play this, freeze that minion. I think it's worth doing here. My opponent is just really playing out whatever they have. Fireball is probably worthwhile. I haven't played an elemental and I don't plan on doing it because Scorch doesn't do very much. Fireball will deal with that, Pyroblast doesn't do anything, so Fireball it is. And I will play this to get a 1-1 out for the ping here. So we shall see what they do. I'm assuming they've got quite a heavy hand, otherwise they would have played out a lot of other minions. So this is sort of fairly an interesting game. And yep. I am just going to play my 6 drop here. I'm going to freeze that. And we'll push damage face here. So if they got a spell, they can trigger that and they get 2 1-1 spells, that's fine, but I couldn't really... Well, I could have killed it last turn, but look, I'm sacrificing so much to do that, and I can get a cleaner kill on it this turn, coming up. So... Okay, they're playing a beast to give it rush. So that's the only way they get through my taunt, which gives me 6 health anyway. And I can then kill the other one next turn. Okay.
The exit is this way.
That is not bad at all. So, first of all, I'm going to take that out because I don't like it. Kill that there. Kill that there. And then push face. So this is what I talk about when I say just having board control makes a massive difference. Good news is, like, you know, I can get some random mage minions by casting spells, so I can get extra value if I need it. So I don't need to be greedy as such now. I can just play my cards out and it'll be absolutely fine. But I think we kind of dealt with a lot of what they can do. Unless they've got even bigger minions, and if they do, I've got some bigger late game as well. So this is what I meant by kind of like, sometimes overreacting can be a bad thing. And that's what a lot of people end up doing sometimes, is they'll kind of overreact to a play, and then not really do anything with it. So we'll freeze that here, play this out, and then just end turn. They can't get through the taunt unless they've got something else. I've got a nice big minion on board. And then next turn we can just coin into the Stoneborn, which I believe is just the king of Arena at the moment. Like, it deals with an 8/8, it summons another 8/8 with Rush. Like, you can deal with 2 minions fairly easily. A big one and then like a small one. And you pretty much swing tempo really back in your favour. I think 2 of them is probably the limit though. Any more than that, you're going to draw too many heavy drops. So if you get 3, you don't need any more late game than that. Okay, that's a beast, so I assume they're going to use that as a rush. That's fine here, but this still stays alive. So you've got some problems. Okay, we'll see where this goes first. Okay, it kills that minion off. That is great. I can then do this into that. And then we're going to coin. And that just sealed out the game from there. So you can see what I mean when I say just like playing around with certain cards or doing certain things can just mean a massive difference in the long run. And like, just expecting them to not be able to trigger things can make a massive difference. If you overreact, you waste too many resources, and that's what my opponent did. They used a lot of early game answers, which I think was the only thing they could ever do within that game plan, really, to stop me from having my way playing in the board. Anyway, we do get a pack off the rewards track. Let's see what we get off this, because it's always nice to have a nice little surprise. You never know what we might get. Ooh, an epic. That's a guest. Partner in crime. Summon a copy of this minion at the end of your turn. My priest brain is thinking on that one. Yeah, him. I want to cross attack with him. We can control. Great Hall. That's quite good as a paladin card. And a golden epic being a watch post, which for me is going to get disenchanted to make a different epic. Just because I think that's the way it's going to be. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.